Hey everybody, Balanced Tiger here with your week ahead reading for October the 5th through the 11th. I usually would have posted this yesterday, but yesterday I was having it was a bad day. And when I have those days, then it's not a good idea for me to do readings because they don't come out right. So, I'm doing it today, so I hope y'all forgive me. And let's get on with it. So, your first card is going to be the week as a whole. So, put this I'll just put it here. So, the first card, week as a whole, is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is you're kind of your life is kind of dull right now, or it may be a little slow. You might need to open up a pathway of some sort or take a risk. Maybe your standards are too high. So you're just you're feeling disillusioned. And it could be, the start of we've got the start of a new season and everything, and it may be the transition period from here in the U.S. it's summer to fall, but it could be a seasonal transition thing. But you need to do something new and fresh to get yourself going again, so you don't feel stuck or disillusioned or whatever this is that's going on here. Second thing is something unexpected that will arise. And this is the Eight of Cups. So you're feeling restless. You feel like it's either time to go with the flow or move on. And the thing is what you seek is already available to you. You just have to look for it. So, yeah, you're feeling disillusioned, you're feeling bored, you're feeling restless. You're trying to decide if you need to move on or move. And, everything's kind of stagnant. And then the next thing is how to stay grounded and balanced during this time, and it's the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So, perhaps you're too focused on being disillusioned and you're bored, and maybe you're too focused on that rather than looking around you and seeing what the positive things are, looking at the bounty around you, looking at everything that you have positive going for you. Sometimes that happens when we have success, and then, we want to keep riding that high. We want to keep riding that wave of success. And when things slow down and become a little bit stagnant, then it's like we're ready to just drop it and we want to go find that new success. Well, look at everything that you've accomplished. And you wouldn't have accomplished it had you not had the success. So you need to find a new pathway. You need to find something else. But don't give this up. Don't walk away from it. But find something else. Do a new... if you're a writer, write a new story. If you're a songwriter, write a new song. Do something creative to get your creative juices flowing, to get your sense of balance and that excitement back. But you don't need to walk away from what you've already accomplished. You just need to, maybe you need to collaborate with somebody. Maybe you need to, have a day out, go take a hike, or go do something that will get you energized again. An important emotion that will be felt this week is the Empress in the reverse. So yeah, you're feeling like you're unlucky. Maybe you did something. Maybe you're trying to do something and, oh my gosh, it wasn't accepted on the first try. Maybe the last time it was accepted on the first try. And, it was a big hit, whatever it was, whatever, it worked really, really well. And you're like, oh, wow, I've got it. And you go and you do it again, and it's not so awesome the second time around, or this time around, and you're like, what am I doing wrong? Well, it's not necessarily that you're doing anything wrong. It's not necessarily that they don't like you anymore. It's just it could all be timing. Something that will be inspiring this week is the Nine of Swords. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is depression, anxiety, fear, sadness, which is everything you're feeling. You're feeling like a failure. You're feeling like, you're feeling like this isn't going to work, and you don't know what to do. And it worked last time. Why isn't it working now? Well, that's how life goes. How will the spirit guides speak to you this week? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's the Wheel of Fortune, and it's in the upright. Luck and fate. The wheel is turning in your favor. Success, opportunity, plenty, and strength. Look at everything that you've accomplished. Right here it says that everything you seek is already available to you. Okay? So you're seeking success, you've already got success. You just have to find a different way to attain more success. It doesn't mean that you're not successful. One bad something does not make you a failure. Okay? It just teaches you one more way that whatever it is doesn't work. That's all that is. You've got the Wheel of Fate in your favor. That's how the spirit guides are speaking to you. And how to best support yourself this week. We've got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so maybe you were in a contest of some sort, and you thought you were going to win, and you didn't. Maybe you underestimated. Maybe you went in with your self perception being higher than your actual ability for this particular contest. And you underestimated your opponents. Maybe your opponents wanted it more than you. Maybe you just automatically thought you'd win. Maybe you were a shoo-in. Maybe you were the for sure winner. And you went in with maybe a bit of a cocky attitude, and then you didn't get it. Could be a job interview, could be a competition of some sort, and it's knocked you down a peg. That's okay. You pull yourself up by your bootstraps and you keep going. Because the Wheel of Fortune, your spirit guides are telling you that you will be successful. Okay? Just back off and rethink and enter something else, or do another contest, or do something else. How are we successful? We start with things that we know we can win. We know we can win this. We know we can win this. We know we can win this. And then once we get that confidence built up, then we move on, and we're like, oh, I think I can win this. I think I can win this. And then you get on to the bigger thing, and you're like, well, I've done the stair steps, and I've done well there. So I'm going to use this base that I've got, and I'm going to try. That's all I can do. All I can do is try. So you're going to try. And that's all this is telling you, is try again. Just try again. And remember, the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. Maybe that wasn't the right opportunity for you. Maybe that wasn't the right competition for you. Maybe that wouldn't have led you in the right direction. Maybe what's best for you is coming up. And if you give up, you'll never see it. So that's your reading for this week. Come back and let me know how it goes for you. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you for watching the video. And hey, have a great day.